Life ain't no joke, y'all. Life is out here life and right in front of us, and whether we want to jump on and get going and make things happen or not, that's on us. I see a ton of people talking about like quitting their job and like doing YouTube or TikTok and just that's going to be their full-time income and blah blah blah. Let me tell you why I can't just quit my job. I'm not monetized yet. So the content creation, cool, when it happens is going to be fantastic. But do remember, when you're doing this stuff full time, you don't have benefits like you do at work. For someone like me who has multiple sclerosis, I need health insurance. So even when I get monetized, for the time being, I am going to stay put at work like I always do, show up, do my job because I need that health insurance. For right now, that's going to be it. Until things take off so good to the point that I could get added to my husband's health insurance and pay that exorbitant premium, but I'd be able to afford it with my YouTube money and everything, cool. But that's not right now. That's not reality. I've got to stay put. And you should too. You should heavily consider that. Benefits at the job sometimes outweigh all the benefits of quote unquote leaving and everything. Like people are like, oh, you get your life back. Oh, this and that. For healthy people, that's fantastic. But for those of us like me, that's not an option. I've got to stay put. We're just going to keep showing up. And whether I like to admit it or not, the getting to meet new people and just making connections with people here at work has been life-changing. It's been wonderful. Honestly, like yesterday, I met this older gentleman and he may come back today and make a purchase, he may not, but we had such a good conversation. He was telling me about his life, how he's 71, he's a widower now. He was a professional tennis player. He built up his own business of selling tennis gear and stuff, and he had to quit playing tennis a couple years ago because he had a hip replacement surgery. But starting in January, he's been cleared to go back on the court, and that's a passion of his, and he's so excited for it. And he just wants to get a bed that is going to treat him right, help his body relax after being on the tennis court for the day and everything. It was a cool conversation that I wouldn't get to have had in regular day-to-day life because I wouldn't have been here to meet him. And it's things like that. Like, I meet some of the coolest people because of this job. And granted, yes, you meet some sourpuss customers also, but that's not everybody. And for every bad grape, there is a really great connection to be made like that. I have been able to touch some people's lives. I've had a lady come in who was sick, and we just talked and we cried together, and I was able to pray with her. And it was a very spiritual, very holy experience, one that I hold in my heart. It also makes me cry a lot when I think back on it. There are so many great connections to be made here, and I'm thankful for that. I truly am. This job has changed my life the past 3 years that I've been working here. And I never would have got started here had COVID not happened. Had COVID not happened, the job I was working at wouldn't have went bankrupt. I would have still been in that office job, miserable. I hated the people I worked with. It was such a hostile, toxic environment. Those people were so entitled and so mean. I would just go in, put my AirPods in, and just sit there to myself the whole day I was there and just zone out, just do my work, not talk to nobody, not make eye contact with anybody, anything. So I'm very thankful for this job, and I will still continue to work here after getting, after I get monetized and everything. I will still continue to work here till it's just not good no more, because of making those connections, because of the benefits, because of all the things people seem to be taking for granted almost. But I don't take them for granted. I've learned with having multiple sclerosis to not take things for granted. The smallest little things end up being blessings, and if you turn a blind eye to it, you miss out on getting to celebrate those things. And I don't want to miss out on those things anymore. I don't. Okay, look, one of my biggest celebrations in life is having a coffee, which I got right here. So we don't have, there's a viral coffee shop that I always see on TikTok called 7 Brew. We don't have that here in Houston. But one of the coffees that's really popular there that they're known for is their Blondie. I made it right here. It's super easy to make at home. It's not $8 a cup. And guess what? That's one of the blessings that I'm talking about, is social media brought that to my attention. TikTok taught me about that. I would never have known about 7 Brew. I would never know about this drink. This drink is delicious. But now I do know. It's just those little connections that we'll miss out on if we shut ourselves off from that part in our life. And I get it. We don't want to work these 9-to-5 jobs forever. I get that. We work 10-hour shifts here at the store. Trust me, I don't want to be doing this forever. But I also know until I'm in like a prime position, I'm not just going to walk away. I'm going to stay here. The pay is not great if you're not making sales, which I guess is their way of like motivating us. But it's like, if we're not seeing any customers, you can motivate us all day, but we're still gonna end up getting that paycheck where it's our hourly rate. And I'm sorry, y'all, as much money as this company makes, they do need to increase our hourly rate a little bit for those off weeks that we don't get any sales. But like I always say, the provider has not run out of provisions. I walk by faith. I know that I'm taken care of. I know that God will see me through it and will make sure I have the money I need to pay my bills in my lap while I'm doing other things. That's one thing I'm thankful for at this job, is it gives me the opportunity to really be able to make some content and really focus on my YouTube while I'm here. That's the lovely thing about this job, is that as long as I keep my admin stuff caught up and I keep the store clean and all that good stuff, on my free time in between customers, I can do what I want. And I sit here and make videos. I sit here and go live and talk to you guys. I'm building my community. That's fantastic. And I'll still be able to continue to do that even when I'm monetized. And I love that. So again, there's a blessing that I'm not taking for granted. I'm seeing here at work, a lot of people are quitting right now because they're not counting the blessings that we do have. They're just looking at some of the negatives that are being presented to us, which do stink, but you know what? That's okay. Every company wants to grow and change, and we can't stay stagnant. I get it, and that's kind of what I think people are expecting with this company, and that's cool. Everything changes. We just got to learn to roll with it. Because again, blessings, and this job is a blessing. It's one that I don't take for granted. We just got to keep going, y'all. We just got to keep going. I'm going to keep showing up and being consistent and making these videos and going live and building this community, supporting you guys. I'm loving the support I get back in return. Like, this is fantastic, and it really makes my heart happy, y'all. It gives me a sense of purpose that I haven't had in quite a while. I urge you, start a YouTube channel. Start telling your story. Just press record. I know it's scary, but it's only scary that first time until you realize how easy this is. And I know you're probably thinking like, oh, people are gonna judge me, oh, this and that, like, oh, I don't have my makeup right or my hair and all that stuff. Who cares? Just press record, because people are not being that critical of you. The people watching you are probably going through those same things. They're not being that critical of you, trust me. And if they are, oh well, you can hide their channel so that you don't have to see those comments. You don't have to pay them no mind. That reminds me of what RuPaul is always saying. If they ain't paying your bills, pay them no mind. But you know what though? You're gonna have haters, and haters are great. They're fuel to motivate you. They are fuel to get those views up, everything. So I welcome it all. I love people no matter what walk of life we're in. We just gotta learn to lead with kindness and support each other. I'm seeing so many people having so much success here on YouTube, and I'm so thrilled for them. I love to see it. I love to see y'all winning, and I hope to join those ranks with y'all one day. Trust me, I do. I want that so badly. I know I deserve it, and I know that you guys deserve it too. That's why I'm always saying, like, start a YouTube channel. You guys, like, get on board with it. YouTube is supposedly on easy mode right now. They're pushing out small content creators. I'm a small content creator. Let's go. Let's get on it. Let's get our piece of the pie. This extra money will pay my bills. This extra money will allow me to help my family who are going through hardships right now too. This extra money will help me to help other people, help me help support my tribe. I want that so badly in this life. I do. I want to be able to help my husband catch up on his bills, help pay the mortgage. You know, we got thrown into a new stage in life, a new season that we weren't ready for. And we're making it work because we walk by faith, because God's going to see us through it, because we were meant to be here. We were meant to be in this season. So I know God's going to get us through it, and he does every month. As scary as it is right now, as scary as some of the months are, but I know that my content creation and everything, it's going to help propel me to that point where I can make it easier for us, where the mortgage isn't going to be a scary thing, where these bills are not going to be so scary. Man, I'm telling you, like, once I get my truck paid off and everything, I am content just sitting still. I don't want any more bills. I don't want another car note. I love my truck. I'm content just sitting still and being happy. I just want to be caught up on bills. I just want life to be easy so that I can then move forward with things and help other people, you know? I want to help other people, especially other people like me with, like, autoimmune diseases or any kind of disabilities. Like, we're going to figure it out and find ways to just thrive in life regardless of what's going on. Speaking of that, like, look, I've got my 2 40-ounce Stanley tumblers full of green smoothie, day number 4. So I'm excited about that too, you guys. Like, I'll make a whole nother video talking about, you know, an update on my health and everything, but just things like that. Like, I can help other people by, yeah, I can help other people. I want to help other people, and that's the whole purpose of this channel. Make these videos, y'all. Get out of debt. Make life easier for yourself. It's as simple as making a 15 to 20 minute long video. YouTube is apparently pushing us out and getting followers and views on these videos. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Don't wait anymore. Let's go, guys. Life is gonna keep lifing whether we like it or not. So let's beat the system for once. I want to see us all succeed, and we all deserve it. Love you guys. Remember, you deserve it. Today is Monday. I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day, you guys. It's the start of the week. Christmas is 2 days away. Happy holidays, y'all. Take care.